When you think of Christmas, what comes to mind? Father Christmas and his reindeer, lots of delicious food, the songs, the parties, or the goodwill to all men. Well, if you're anything like us at Heel Turn Wrestling, what comes to mind instantly is toys. Wrestling figures and associated toys and merch became big business in the mid-80s off the back of Vince McMahon's national WWF expansion. Almost every wrestler to ever work for WWE, WCW, ECW, Impact Wrestling or AEW has had their likeness moulded for children to play with or for collectors to display. But with time comes increased value on certain items. The rarities, the holy grails for collectors the world over, the ones that even Father Christmas might have trouble laying his hands on. I'm Titan, the red-nosed wrestler, and here are some of the rarest and most valuable wrestling toys out there today. Up first, the Hasbro Hulk Hogan 1993 mail-away. This Hulkster variant figure features Hogan wearing his predominantly red workout attire. At the time, you could only receive this by sending away for it in the mail. In a pre-internet world, this item would have been considered gold dust in school playgrounds the world over. If you can find one on eBay, good luck with that. Expect to pay anywhere between £400 and £700 sterling to add this to your collection. Next up, LJN British Bulldogs tag team set from 1986. When collecting vintage toys, the money is in two details: condition of the product and condition of the packaging. As children, the packaging was just the obstacle in the way of hours of fun, but to the more astute fan, maintaining an unopened British Bulldog set from the 1986 LJN range could get you up to £1,400 on eBay. The LJN Sgt Slaughter mail-away from 1985. Produced at a time where Slaughter had recently left over a toy licensing dispute which stemmed from Sarge's involvement with the popular G.I. Joe franchise, never one to miss out on an opportunity, the WWF offered their version of Slaughter as a mail-away only figure, possibly to skirt around having to give Sarge anything on the royalty front. A loose figure today would set you back around £300, whilst a very rare mint in package copy was sold recently on eBay for £1,400. Next up on the Christmas list, the Hasbro Classic WWF Ring from 1989. Another highly sought after item here. I personally kicked myself for not taking care of mine as a child, but I got years of enjoyment out of this big blue battleground. I wonder how much enjoyment a seller in 2019 got when they netted £1,600 for this bad boy. Boxed and never opened. Merry Christmas to that guy. Up next, Galoob Steiner Brothers UK release from 1991. A UK exclusive set, WCW stalwarts the Steiner Brothers were the tag team standard bearers for WCW in their day, and when they hit the ring, business most certainly picked up. Business also picked up on eBay in September 2019 when two bidders went to war for this rare item, eventually netting the seller a whopping £2,100. Before we get to our final eye-watering entry, a quick reminder of what us at Heel Turn want for Christmas. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and a partridge in a pear tree. Thank you. And finally, Hasbro Moonbelly Kamala from 1993. The Ugandan giant Kamala is the holy grail for collectors the world over. Despite the racially insensitive gimmick, this figure is super rare and super valuable. But before you go rummaging through your parents' loft to find your Kamala figure, pump the brakes because the money is all in the details. The figure itself was mass produced, but only 24 of them were produced with the yellow crescent moon painted on his stomach. All later versions simply had a star in its place. Ironically, the crescent moon painted on his stomach was the screen accurate version, but as children, regardless of the paint job, he was just another figure that Hulk Hogan was going to beat once I got home from Toys R Us. If you happen to cross one of these 24 figures with the correct paint job and with the slimmest possibility that it is in mint condition and still in its sealed package, this single figure could net you a whopping, drumroll Mr. Editor, £10,000. Now feel free to go and search through your old toys and don't forget the guys who gave you the heads up. It is Christmas after all. And that's our video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be informed of new content from us, and follow us on social media. Thanks for watching, catch you on the next one.